As I continue to explore Namibia's jaw-dropping coast, I want to showcase diversity and beauty of its landscape. Buckle up for a day full of amazing adventures as we explore a German town, abandoned shipwrecks along the coast, and one of the most beautiful places in perhaps all of Africa.
Welcome back to my Namibia series. Today I am in the town of Swakopmund, just 20 minutes north of Walvis Bay, where I explore the Sandwich Harbor. Today we're going to be exploring this German town, then follow the Skeleton Coast and check out some of the shipwrecks, one of the largest fur seal colonies in Africa, and we'll end on a very epic place called Spitzkoppe. The Swakopmund pier is one of the most famous attractions here in Swakopmund. As you can see right now in the morning, the waves are super high. I'm gonna have to try to outrun them and get back on shore. But it's a beautiful place. There's a restaurant at the end of the pier called The Tug. It's one of the most popular places to eat and watch the sunset as the sun sets over the Atlantic Ocean. As you guys just saw on the sign here, the city is very clean. There's people everywhere cleaning here in the morning. Now, Swakopmund was founded by the Germans in 1892 as the Germany was colonizing parts of Africa. To this day, there's still a heavy influence of Germans, from the streets to many people still speaking German, to a very heavy German influence in culture, food, and much more. Right now I'm walking around the main street here in Swakopmund, full with many restaurants, souvenir shops, crafts. Here's where you can buy some souvenirs to bring back home. And also, Swakopmund is a very popular summer destination for local Namibians and people from all around the world. It's really beautiful, colorful, and safe. Right in front of the lighthouse, you'll find this artisan market where you can buy some souvenirs. I actually ended up getting my mom a bowl carved with Namibia 2023 and an elephant to my souvenir collection that I collect from all over the world. Now it's time to hop back in the car and drive up the Skeleton Coast. This is Namibia's newest attraction, just 20 minutes north of Swakopmund. It is the Zila shipwreck. It is a Portuguese fishing boat that crashed in 2008. As you can see, the rough seas and the very harsh environment, especially with the fog, makes these water very hard to navigate. Namibia's coast is notorious for the many shipwrecks it has along its western coast. About 50 kilometers from the shipwreck, I came to Cape Cross, one of the largest fur seal colonies in the entire world, over 250,000 of them. But before you get into the park, you have to stop in the office to obtain a permit for a day. It costs about $10 for your person and for the vehicle. Now let's go inside the park and see these cute little fur seals. Here you can see all the beautiful fur seals. Unfortunately, it is a little bit sad. As you look around, there's a lot of dead pups. This year especially, the lady at the front office told us there's not enough fish to feed them. When the pups are born, they're breastfed for the first couple weeks, and then the mothers go out into the sea to look for food. And sometimes those pups get eaten by jackals and other land animals. While it's a beautiful sight to see these fur seals, it's also a very sad, something that I'm having a hard time dealing with right now, seeing all the dead pups. So we're gonna get out of here, and we'll see you guys at the next destination. What a beautiful sunrise here in Spitzkoppe. When I got here yesterday, all I wanted to do was set up camp, take some photos, walk around, just enjoy the moment. And this morning, I'm here at sunrise. Last night, I also took some beautiful night sky photos. And today, I'm going to show you guys a little bit around this beautiful, unique area called Spitzkoppe, also known as Matterhorn of Namibia. You guys see, this is the arch rock. It's one of the most famous attractions here in Spitzkoppe. It is so photogenic. If you guys stand through that arch, you guys can photograph this beautiful mountain right behind me. And then you can also sit on the top of that rock behind there to watch the sunset set over the horizon. I have no words to describe this place. I want to give you guys a quick tour of our campsite. So like I say, you cannot reserve specific campsites. You just pick your own campsites once you check in, and there are 20 of them. So here's where we camped last night, right in front of this big rock. We set up our camps. We had a sunrise view right in front of us when we woke up from the tent. And then in the back, we have our kitchenette, our tables, where we had our lunch, dinner last night. And it was really cool. It's tucked away from the main road, so it's very peaceful. And I would love to spend some more time here in the park to check out some other campsites, as they're scattered around the park and they're all so unique. Have you guys maybe heard or even been to Joshua Tree National Park in California, United States? This place really reminds me of it, but on a much more grander scale. There's caves, there's rocks to boulder. This place, for example, reminds me of a hike called Hall of Mirrors. It is such a unique place. There's so many little nooks and caves to explore, and of course you got the rock boulders. Made it all the way to the top. And as it turns out, this wasn't a cross. It's a satellite transmitter. But wow, the views over here stretch for miles in all directions. It's so glad I got here. Wow. The day sure didn't start all that well, with the fog covering the skeleton coast, encountering the seals but yet finding so many dead pups, and then not being able to find the Dead Sea as I got stuck in the desert with no directions. I just had to bail on that mission. But I think this place more than made up for it. The amazing sunset hitting these rocks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and join me next week as I'll be exploring Etosha National Park and trying to find the Big Five. See you all next week.